Welcome to the video. The gang's all here. Look who's out here with me. Oh, it's been a busy day, but anyway, let me go over here and show y'all this. We didn't realize how perfect this would be. And these are the begonias my mom and stepdad got me. I think there's 16 of them. They're going around the outside, and we want to put some black, the black earth, and keep it looking nice. But can y'all believe how the light, and that's where she's at. She's with the light now. But it comes through here. We never knew it was quite that stunning, I didn't pay that much attention. So this is what her other mommy picked that spot. I didn't know where we would put her, but when we knew she was sick, we started talking about it, and she's like, how about, and this is a magnolia, and it smells like banana, which I'm not a big fan of banana smell, because whenever we would travel as a kid, my mom always had bananas in her car, and they would ripen, and it reminds me of having like road trip. But I've started to enjoy the tree, and it has butterflies, and it's full of life when it's blooming, the bananas, and it's related to magnolias. It is a magnolia. But anyway, this light changes so fast. So here she is. She's out here doing what she does. She chews and sniffs, and she doesn't really even swallow it, but she can smell where the squirrels have been and I'm just gonna sit down and chitty chat. So I sit here because I get a full view and I don't get blocked by this thing here. Anyway, I went to my real job today. I had to do a lot of moving stuff and organizing and get stuff so that they can come in and clean. So everything had to find a place in a closet or somewhere. And so the Olivia's leash is the black one with the round pink part. Probably ought to take that round pink part and just save it and attach the rest so that it doesn't get dragged around in the dirt anymore. But she was always out with her leash. Always had her on her leash, Olivia. And the backyard, no, but the front yard, yes. And this cat needs to be on this or she'd be gone. She's so curious. Right, Minka? Like a mink coat, Minka. Her other mommy named her. All my pets most of them have been given human names. But she named her, and we're out here. So it was a busy day, and then we stopped at the post office. There was nothing in there this morning, and then I stopped at 4 o'clock. And so many people have sent cards and their payments, and I've emailed everybody that I've received a payment from, I believe on PayPal and or in the mail, and y'all's cards are wonderful. We'll treasure them forever. We'll keep them together because Olivia touched people's lives. She's looking up at, she loves being out here. She knows, get your leash, let's get your leash. Well, I used to say that to Olivia, so now I can tell her that. Same line. God knew what God was doing when we brought this little one home 1.5 years ago. So did a lot of work, went to the post office, and so I've been able to finally email people, catch up on emails. I want to say thank you for Brenda for sharing lots of Goodwill auctions ending. Aunt Barry won 3 auctions last night or this morning, and we've paid for those, so now we're waiting for them to mail 4, and we're trying to get a few more. So we're waiting on just a small brooch lot, and the brooches won't be any big, any of the old amazing ones, but there'll be some cute ones. And looking at mailing out June 1st, the birds are kind of starting to flitter down, but their food thing is empty. Around June the 1st, it might take 1st, 2nd, and 3rd to get it done. What else? Oh, I'm able to finally, when we go in, I'm going to eat dinner, and then I'm going to start going through and processing y'all's requests for the last of the brooch videos. So I haven't been able to get to it. Today was like a bomb went off, you know, and I'm going to have to work at my real job. Like, we have to go in now, and I'm wearing my mask and stuff, but it's still stressful. So anyway, she can smell where the birds and the squirrels have been. So we'll get that one done tonight. We'll go through it, get the brooches put in the bags, and what else? I think that's about it. And welcome to the new people. About 4 new people emailed me yesterday. They're, you know, they're mailing information, and well, they're real good. Things are going fast, so they'll figure it out soon. Some of them already have gotten on board, like, and got quite a few things, but it goes faster than you can imagine with all of the wonderful ladies always wanting to add to their bags. Now her leg looks like it. Uh-oh. What happened? Is it not fitting? Come here, let me see. Let me see. Where's it supposed to go, Bobby? It's supposed to go out of that collar. Oh, pull your leg. No, I'm not hurting you. Pull your leg. Oh, it's not supposed to be in there. It's supposed to go backward. Backwards. It's okay. There we go. Okay. All right. She is a talker. That's why she's here. That's why she's here. She chewed me out one day when I was, y'all know the story. I called the rescue in town, and I thought they had come and gotten her, and I originally thought she was blind and everything else. And when I showed up like 3 or 4 days later, she was skinny. She was in between the 2 big dumpsters, tiny little thing, and she said, "Where have you been? I'm starving. She just let me have it." And that's when I was like, oh my God, I cannot leave this cat anymore. That's when I knew I'd bring her home. Now, I didn't bring her home that day, I don't think. No, I don't think I did. When we brought her home, I just said to my bestie, I said, when I get her, because we weren't going to get another pet, you know. Olivia was old, and we were going to travel a little bit, but with a cat, you can still at least travel on a weekend. So I said, okay, I'm going over there to get her, and there's no turning back, because we're not going to have, I don't do that, you know. We're going to get her, and we're going to see it through. That's what we did with Olivia. She's like, okay. So I got to the place where the dumpster was, and it's behind a Mexican meat market where they cook, and she prefers cooked chicken and cooked pork to her cat food. When we start cooking, she gets to going. Meow, meow, meow. And so that's why I think they would feed her out there some. But I pulled up in the truck. She came. I had on gloves. I opened the back. It's like Olivia's crate. And by the way, I still have not heard on the truck. It's still gone. It's still at the dealership trying to find a Freon link. I think they're just letting it sit there and not even doing anything. We're going to call them tomorrow. But I had on gloves, and Olivia's crate was in the car, in the, you know, she rode right behind the driver and passenger seat in her crate all these years. And so I opened her crate, I reached down, I scooped up this cat, threw her in the crate, and slammed the door. And she was, well, she got real quiet, of course. And then when we got in the car and started driving, you know how cats give that low, I mean, she was upset. Got her home, took the whole crate out, put it in the garage, closed the doors and all, opened the crate and left. And I didn't see her for 3 days. I would go in there and sit in a chair and talk to her. And she was hiding under the books or under anything she could, boxes. We're finally getting it cleaned out. It was a mess. Because I thought I would be selling these books on eBay and Etsy, but I'm starting to have to get rid of them now because we need the garage. We're going to have to get another car. But anyway, she would come and eat. Finally, she would come and sit on my lap. And then we would let her in the house, but I'd have to put Olivia on a leash because Olivia would lunge because Minka would run from one side of the room to the other, just like in that story. I understood the predator-prey. A predator is triggered genetically and evolutionarily for over millions of years by that chase thing. It's just going to happen. It's not their character, it's who they are. And so Olivia was ready to kill her. I mean, she knew she wasn't supposed to, but the second Minka would shoot from one corner to the other and she would scream, she was scared. Olivia would lunge and I would hold her close then. I finally learned just to hold her close on the leash and have her sit right by me. And that went on for several months, and I don't know what happened one day, but Minka caught her on the nose one day, and that was all she wrote. She caught her on the nose with her claw. Olivia yelped, and she quit lunging after her. She realized, oh, that little thing's got some sharp, sharp claws. All right, well, I'm going to drink my tea, and then we're going to go in, and I sound bad because I have allergies, but I've been, you know how I get choked up with all y'all's cards and everything. So nice. And that's where we're at. We're not going to put on anything for sale today. I've got to go through that last brooch lot. Alrighty, see y'all later. Hope y'all are having a great Tuesday.